that is your camera?
Yes.
I don't know who is going to see this, but my rights have absolutely been violated.
Okay.
I do not consent to any of my photographs being put on Facebook.
No, we're not going to put anything. We're not going to put anything on the internet, on social media.
Any sort of social media.
No, we're not going to do that.
I absolutely do not consent to.
Okay, that's fine. Everybody heard the consent? She doesn't want us
Is
to.
that understood?
Yeah, it's understood.
So everybody, all of us understood it, and everybody that heard it.
Hello. Hello. How are you?
How are you?
I'm okay. The reason I stopped is because you went off the road.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Okay. Do you have a driver's license?
Yes.
Okay. Hannah, were you drinking tonight?
No, sir.
Nothing? What happened? Why'd you go off the road then?
I'm not gonna lie. I glanced at my phone.
Uh-huh. That was it?
I shouldn't have.
Okay. Where are you headed now?
I'm headed to my boyfriend's house.
Where's he live?
Larchmere.
Larchmere? Okay. Alright.
So I take like
Okay, stay here. I'll be back in a minute, okay?
Stop.
Test.
Is he dragging something underneath there?
Yeah, she went off the road.
Well,
She said she glanced down at her phone.
what's that?
She said she glanced down on her phone, but
Yeah,
she's acting awful
I hear you.
strange. There's an open container on the floor, too.
Yeah.
So let's see what we get.
Yeah.
Okay, Hannah, before I let you go, I'm just gonna make sure you're okay to drive, okay? We're gonna do a couple tests. Alright, so I need you to step out. Huh? I need you to step out of the car. What's wrong? Are you with me?
No, I'm with you.
Okay. I just want to check your eyes out here, okay? What's wrong? Okay. I need you to come out of the car now, okay? I'm just gonna go to the back behind your car, okay? Come on, right over here. Can you face me? Can you see the tip of my finger? I want you to follow it with your eyes. And I don't want you to move your head at all, okay? Can you do that?
Okay.
What were you gonna say?
I want you to be aware.
Yeah.
I was diagnosed with antisecouria.
Okay.
this pupil tends to be larger than this one.
Okay.
I had a concussion when I was about 18.
Okay.
I fell off my skateboard. That's why I've got a scar right there.
Okay.
Like, just to let you know.
Yeah, I'll take that all into consideration here.
Yeah.
Okay, all I want you to do is move your eyes left to right, follow my finger, okay? Don't move your head. Keep watching my finger.
No,
Everything okay?
I don't mean to move my head too much.
Okay, that's fine.
Yes.
I'm almost done. Okay, do you have any problem with your legs at all?
Not really.
Okay. Go ahead, face me. Hold on this one. Face me. You put your feet together like me. Can you do that? You put your arms at your side. When I tell you to, and not until I tell you to, I want you to pick up one of your feet, whichever one you feel more comfortable with. I want you to hold it approximately 6 inches off the ground. I want you to look at your toe. I want you to count 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on, and I tell you to till I tell you to stop. Okay? You understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. You have any questions?
Would it be cool if I did it barefoot?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm wearing,
You got heels on?
no, the Birkenstocks.
Okay, I'll just move these over here.
Is it cool if I, like, keep them in my palms?
Your shoes? No, because you got to keep your hands at your side.
No,
Just
but,
like this. 1001, 1002.
no, but given that they're my, like, property.
They're not going anywhere. You're going to stand here right in front of them.
But given that they're my property, is it my right to hold on to them?
All right, sure, go ahead.
Thank you.
Okay, go ahead and start the test then.
So, what's the test?
I just explained it to you. You told me you understood it. Now you don't understand it? I want you to take either foot, whichever one you want. I want you to hold your foot approximately 6 inches off the ground. I want you to look at your toe. No, straight ahead. Hold on. Like this. See how I pointed my toe straight out?
You didn't do that.
No. You lifted your leg back like this. You see how I just did that? That's what you did. I want you to go forward with your leg, like this. Okay? Can you handle that?
I would like a lawyer.
Why do you want a lawyer? You haven't even tried to do the test. Do you not want to do the test?
Do I not have a right to a lawyer?
Well, only if you're arrested.
I have a right to a lawyer.
When you get arrested. You're not arrested yet.
From what I understand, granted, I'm no lawyer.
All I want you to do is test. I don't know why we're talking about a lawyer right now.
I would prefer.
Okay, so are you refusing to do the test?
I'm not refusing.
Okay, then let's do the test.
I would like a neutral party.
He's a neutral party.
Who are you?
I'm Truman Schooler. I work with him.
He's a neutral party.
You're not.
I'm just watching traffic here so that nobody comes close to us. That's all I'm doing.
I would like someone, an advocate.
You don't get an advocate on the side of the freeway.
I would like,
I just need to know if you want to take the test or not.
I would like to take the test.
Okay, then we need to do it right here.
I'm a woman.
Okay.
I am a woman, and I'm feeling very vulnerable
Okay.
between two large men.
Nothing's gonna happen to you. We just want you to take. You want to try to walk on the line? You want to do that test?
I would prefer a woman present.
Okay, I understand all that. I'm asking you. Do you want to try and walk on the line or not?
I would prefer to have a woman present.
Well, you can't.
I don't feel safe.
All I can get is another female policeman.
I would, as long as she is female
Oh, okay.
and a witness.
Okay. Well, you're being recorded. Everything's being recorded.
As long as she is.
Okay. Well, let's move on and we'll see if they have somebody or not. Because there's no one that works with me that's female. So we have to call another city. Let's talk about the open beer in your car. Why is that in there?
There's no open beer in my car.
Oh, you don't know why that's in there?
There's no open beer in my car.
Oh, okay.
We can look in my car.
I looked in your car already. I saw it. It's on the floor.
Where is that?
It's on the passenger floor.
I welcome you to
Okay.
go and get that.
Okay, you stay right there. Looks like beer to me. Okay, so there's no female officers on duty right now.
HH is going to come up.
Oh, okay. Okay, they're coming.
So we're having a female officer that's going to come up and be a witness. Okay? He's going to give you the instructions on what to do while she stands here and witnesses it, okay?
I require a female officer
Okay.
for all of this.
Okay.
Also, that beer, I'm a bartender for work. That is clean. I did not drink that beer.
Okay.
That
Okay.
beer is clean.
Okay.
I had that beer bottle present in my car
Okay.
because I wanted to put plants
Okay.
in that bottle.
Okay. Hannah? Is it Hannah? Is your name? Right? Okay, you asked for a female officer to come and witness, so we're going to have a female officer come up here and witness it, and then he'll give you the instructions, and then if you choose to do the test, you can do the test. Okay?
I require a female.
Okay, well, that's what we're getting for you, all right?
Thank you.
Yeah, she'll be here in just a moment.
Pardon me. This is a jewel.
I know, I saw it. Okay,
Tobacco.
okay.
Remind me your name.
Schooler is my last name.
Schooler.
Yes.
Could you spell that?
It's SCHOOLER.
Cool. Thank you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too. What's the last name of the female officer that's coming up?
I'm not sure who's coming up. They just said that they're going to send one up. So as soon as she gets up here, she'll introduce herself to you. Okay?
Thank you. what is your last name, sir?
Dearden.
What?
Dearden.
Could you spell that for me?
D-E-A-R-D-E-N.
D-E-A-R-D-E-N.
Correct.
Dearden.
No?
Can either of you, like, put my car in a better position?
Okay, we'll just leave it there for now.
Just...
Can you what?
Can I put my sandals back?
Do you want to take them off to do the test again?
I mean, can I, like, put them back on?
I mean, I'm not going to stand up here and play games with you all night, so they're either off or they're on. This is your, you know, I mean, you're not going to be able to take them off again when you try and do these tests.
Okay.
Okay?
Hannah, do you want to just put them on your bumper there so you don't have to worry about holding them?
I would prefer.
You prefer?
to
Okay.
hold-
Okay, that's fine.
I would like the female to be present.
Yeah, she's on her way up here right now. Before we do anything else, she's coming up, okay?
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I really appreciate
Yeah.
it. So, like, where in the law is it that I can't drink water?
Nobody didn't say you could drink water.
I have water
Okay.
in the car.
Oh, no. Oh, you mean, I thought you meant in general. No, not right now. You cannot.
Like, why? Like, where in the law is
Okay. We'll get you some water in a few minutes here. He's
no,
gonna.
No, I'm asking.
I know, for the 20 minutes.
I'm asking right now.
Right now. Yes.
Right now. Why can I not drink water?
Okay, you cannot drink water right now because Ohio Administrative Code.
What's the number?
I don't know the number off the top of my head.
Do you know the number?
No.
So.
It doesn't matter.
No.
It doesn't matter.
This does matter.
It doesn't matter. Exercise your right to remain silent. How about that?
Do you have your...
You need to know the law. You signed your driver's license that you would do these tests. When you signed for your little driver's license.
You have...
And now you're not doing it. You're not cooperating.
Do you
have anything?
Your camera on?
Oh, it's on.
Right now.
Oh, it's on. It's been on the whole time.
Okay.
And they're all going to enjoy this one.
You know that you are denying me
You're right.
my right to drink
You can't
water.
have anything to drink until you take the breathalyzer test.
Water.
No.
Water.
No.
I can drink water.
No, you cannot.
Yes, I can.
No.
Yes, I can.
No, you cannot.
Yes, I can.
No.
Like, yes, I can. You're lying
Okay.
to me.
Okay.
I'm allowed to drink water.
No.
As a human being, I'm allowed to drink water.
Here she is.
Hey, Puppy.
Where is she?
She's getting her car behind ours, and she's going to come up here to us.
Okay.
I'm gonna go explain to her what's going on,
No,
and then
just let her walk up there.
okay.
Like, I'm allowed to drink water.
Okay.
That is my right.
Okay.
Bye.
Hi.
That's okay. We don't need. Hannah just wants you to witness this because she's not comfortable with two males on the side of the road.
Okay, that's what I'm here for.
Excellent. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay,
I
Hannah.
am allowed.
Here we go. I need you to take your right foot, place it in front of your left, and heel to toe
I
fashion.
need to drink water.
Do you want to take the test or not?
I need to.
We're not playing games. You're not getting any water. I'm sorry.
Water.
You can't have any water right now.
It is my right.
We're in the middle of doing tests right now.
I am
Nope.
an American citizen.
That's exciting.
I can drink water.
Okay. Do you want to take the test? Last
Allowed
chance.
To drink water.
Do you want to take this test right now?
I am allowed to
Okay.
drink
Hannah,
water.
turn around. Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest. No, you may not.
Come on, grab your hand.
I'm allowed to drink water.
Water right now.
I'm allowed to drink water.
Hold on. Put your hand like this. There you go.
I'm allowed to drink water.
Okay, Anna, you're under arrest for driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs of abuse. As soon as you take the breathalyzer test, you can have some water, okay?
Don't have any proof of that.
All right, this officer here is going to go ahead and pat you down.
All right. Do you have anything on you that's going to poke me, stick me, anything like that?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you for being a woman. Would you mind at least stopping my car?
I'll take care of your car. Yes.
All right, Anna, come on back to the police car.
Let's go.
I'll get your shoes in a minute. Let's go back to the police car. Okay. I will get them. Yeah, let's go back to the police car.
Watch this location. Thomas?
$46. I want to cuss you. $13.46. En route back to the PD. Starting mileage 96546. I told you, driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs of abuse. Well, we'll discuss it when we get back to the police department. You failed my test. You failed my test.
I did not
Sure did.
I did not
Did the eye test.
because
Failed. Big F. Flunk.
officer,
Yes.
I would not do your test.
You did the eye test. Well, and I tried to get a female for you, and then you still didn't want to do the test. You smell like alcohol. You couldn't stand straight. You were wobbling everywhere. You drove off the road. I don't really need any other proof. Okay. See you in court then.
What am I being arrested
Asked and answered.
for? Pardon me?
I answered that twice to you already.
What am I being?
That's another clue.
What am I being charged
DUI, weaving, failure to control.
with? Pardon me?
We'll talk when we get back to the police station.
What am I being charged with?
I'll I'll tell you when we get to the police station.
Why have I been
There.
arrested?
That's Ken's auto right there. That one.
Officer.
I told you 3 times why you were arrested.
I've been arrested for.
Drinking and driving or being under the influence of drugs.
What?
Oh.
You have.
You failed the test.
You have.
You drove off the road.
You have.
You smell like booze.
You have. No.
Okay. See you in court.
This is a false arrest.
Okay. I'll log your complaint.
Remind me.
134600.
Go ahead.
Out at 1. Ending 96551. Open the side port, please. 100. For the 3rd time.
I'll be out of Mayfield Village.
This one's a trip. I have no right to arrest you. What did I do wrong? She lives in the village. She got on the freeway and decided to go in the grass instead of staying on the road. I managed to get her eyes in there before she decided not to do any more tests. Pull this way, ready? Put your charm on.
Alright. Yeah, okay. Hannah, I'm Officer Pono, okay? I'm just gonna walk into our booking room, okay?
Sounds great. Can I get my shoes?
They're in
We're
your
already-
bag.
Yeah, we'll grab them for you. You know what? I'll let you put them on right in the booking room, okay?
No.
Okay, let me.
I deserve shoes.
That's fine. Okay, do me a favor. Just have a seat for a second. Is that unlocked?
I
Just have a seat for a second.
right here
Okay, that's fine.
while you grab my shoes
Okay.
because I'm not someone
No, I understand. No
that
problem.
you can
No problem.
abuse.
No problem. We're not.
Here.
Nobody's trying to do that. No one's trying to do that.
Thank you. I'm not. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Just follow me in here. Okay. Keep going this way.
I
Yeah.
do not consent
We're just gonna have a seat right here.
any
Okay.
of my photos
Okay.
being publicly.
No, I understand. I understand.
That includes Facebook.
Right.
None of this.
Okay, Hannah, are you?
face that way.
Yeah, just
You don't
face
need to
face the
touch me.
window.
Face that
Face the
way.
window. Okay. Are you left-handed or right-handed?
Right.
Okay, do me a favor. Just sit right here on that bench for me.
Left side?
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I just gotta handcuff you to this, okay?
I do not consent to my face being publicly
What's that?
do you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
I don't consent to my face
Okay.
being published
No, we understand.
publicly
We understand.
anywhere.
Okay, not a problem.
Do you
Okay, Andrew.
understand?
Yes, we do.
These are your rights. I'm going to read them to you, okay? You can follow along if you want. Before you ask any questions, you must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to consult an attorney before questioning and have an attorney with you during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you by the court without expense before we ask you any questions. If you decide to answer questions now without an attorney present, you will still have the right to stop answering questions at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time to consult an attorney.
Do I have the right to ask questions?
Sure. Do you understand what I read you, though?
What am I being charged with?
Okay. So right now you're going to be charged with driving under the influence,
Under
failure to control,
what?
weaving.
Under what proof?
We did this already on the side of the road.
Under what proof?
You failed the test,
What test did I do?
the eye test.
I did not.
You couldn't drive your car in a
consent.
straight line.
I did not
You couldn't
consent.
stand still.
I did not consent.
Okay, well you're still
To
getting
any
charged with
test.
DUI. Do you want?
I
you
want
to-
a lawyer, and I want a lawyer
Do you want to
now.
sign this?
I want a lawyer now. I'm not signing
want to sign
anything.
this?
I'm not signing
Okay.
anything until I
Okay.
see a lawyer.
Well, you're not going to see a
Because-
lawyer at 3 in the morning on a Sunday.
It's
I don't know how you're going to pull that one off.
this is an absolute joke.
Okay, good. Do you see anyone laughing?
You all think.
Do you have any other questions?
I want a lawyer.
Well,
now.
get a lawyer.
Now.
Okay. How are you going to get a
the
lawyer?
right to a lawyer.
You don't get a lawyer here right now. Do you have
I
one on
have
speed
the
dial?
right to a lawyer.
Do you know a lawyer?
I have the right to a
Do
lawyer.
you know a lawyer?
I have the right to a lawyer.
You have a right to a lawyer when you go to court.
I have the right to
All I can do
call
is let
my
you.
parents.
Fine, call your
Now.
parents. What's your parents' phone number? What's your phone number? Okay.
I want to call my parents.
No, Hannah, listen, we understand. Like I said, I'm Officer
No.
Brown, we understand. But we have to use our booking room phone for you to call them, okay? You can call them, all you have to do is give us the number, we dial it in, and you can call them, okay? As far as the whole consent thing to the test,
What are the conditions of me being detained right now? What?
so this officer here had his probable cause to pull you over, okay? For the traffic violations. Then the standardized field sobriety
Which
test.
We only got
Which-
the eye test.
Which he didn't actually ask me about.
Ask you out what?
He did not ask me about a standardized test. I had no idea that it was a standardized test that I was consenting to or not consenting to.
But Hannah, here's the
I
thing.
had no idea. It was not worded that way. And you can look at his...
Well, no, Hannah, here, give me a chance to speak, okay? So what happens with those
What's your
SFST
name?
tests? I'm Officer Pona, okay?
Pona.
So with those tests, it's not about consent or anything like that. It doesn't save you from being charged with OVI, okay? You still...
But, pardon me, Officer Pona, he had absolutely nothing.
But see, that's not true though, because you had the traffic violations. That was the reason for the stop, okay? Then
No, I didn't. What were my traffic violations?
he just told them to you.
What were they?
I think it was weaving. And I'm not sure.
Failure to control.
Failure to control. Okay.
What?
So,
what,
Hannah, everything-
What constitutes a failure to control?
When you drive off the roadway.
When did I drive off the road?
When you got on the highway.
When did I do that? Though?
He just told you.
Do you have any semblance of proof?
Yeah, it's all on video.
Do you?
Well, Hannah, let's go back to your rights, okay?
I want to see the video evidence.
You will in
You
court.
will.
You
You
don't
will
get to
see
see it tonight.
No, I want to see it
That's
now because I want to see the reason why there's.
It doesn't work like that. Like he said, you'll see it in court when you go to court, okay? And when you go to court, that's your opportunity to explain yourself and everything that you're telling us right now, okay?
Yeah, and all of the false.
No, listen. That's why you have your time in court, okay? But it doesn't save you from
But
being charged with OVI.
what I need right now, I need to know that my phone, my keys, my car, like my purse,
Right.
all of these things, everything that
No, I understand.
enables
You're gonna
me to be a functional
right. You're gonna
member
get.
of
You're gonna get all
society,
your
which I have been.
right. Was anything
I
collected out of the
paid
car, or
my
purse?
Let's see my car in the phone. Oh, you got it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, your
I-
purse is right there. Okay.
I had a bottle of Berlinger. It was empty. It was clean. It had absolutely no alcohol in it.
But that's a separate charge. It doesn't.
No, but Officer Pona, the thing is, I had it because I wanted to put like plant clippings in there.
No, I understand.
Like I love bottles.
I understand. I get that.
No, honestly. No offense. You don't?
Okay. Well, here, let's do me a
Um,
favor though. Okay. So if you cooperate with us, you'll be able to get out of here tonight. Okay. So we just need to go through our paperwork and do all that, and then.
So I will cooperate, but I'm not going to incriminate myself.
No, I understand. That's why we.
The only reason that bottle was in my car was because I was going to put clippings.
No, I know. You told me that. I understand that. But let's go back to your rights, okay? So do you understand what your rights are?
Honestly, no, because they've been violated tonight.
Okay,
So-
well, your rights haven't been violated, okay?
Yes, they have.
Okay. Well, like
Yes,
I said,
they have.
like
Do
I said,
you have like a little like camera somewhere?
yeah, I have everything.
Do you have a camera?
Yes, I do.
Where is your camera?
It's right here.
Where?
Right here.
Where?
Right here.
That is your camera?
Yes.
I don't know who is going to see this, but my rights have absolutely been violated.
Okay. Well, Hannah, like I
Tonight.
said, let's stay on track with the things that we have to do for you to be able to get out tonight, okay? So you told me like you said, you told me you're gonna cooperate, and I appreciate that. We all appreciate that. So this is your rights form, okay? Officer Dearden read it to you. Do you understand what your rights are? Do you want me to read it again to
Fucking. Before we ask you any questions, you must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent.
I mean, we
Anything
did that all
you
back.
say
I'm just looking
can
for
be used.
like anything.
Can and will be
I
used.
could've
You
sworn
should
school
probably
for
add that.
aluminum cannon.
Against you in court. You have the right to consult an attorney before questioning and to have an attorney with you during questioning. Where is my attorney?
So
No one asked you any
Where
questions.
is my
yeah,
attorney?
we haven't asked you any questions.
You have.
I haven't asked.
You have.
I haven't
You
asked-
just did. You just asked me questions.
Okay.
Where's my attorney?
Like he said, your attorney you have the right to get an attorney when you go to court, okay? Does that
But
make sense?
you asked me questions.
No, I'm
So,
asking you questions.
Where's my
Here's the thing.
attorney?
I'm asking you questions that pertain to what we're doing right now, the paperwork, all that. Those are questions that I have
But
to ask you.
what is the paperwork? What?
If you give me a
what's
chance.
going on?
If you give me a
with
chance,
the
we'll
paperwork?
get through it all.
No,
Okay?
sir. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you, etc., etc. If you decide to answer questions now without an attorney present, you will still have the right to
Thank you.
stop answering questions
Excellent.
anytime. You have the right to stop answering questions at any time until you consult an attorney. But where's my attorney?
Like we said multiple times.
Considering the fact that I'm being detained off of essentially a vibe.
Well, here, hang on. Let me just stop you
nobody
for 1
has
second. Let me stop you
any
for 1 second. Give me a chance to
actual
talk, okay?
proof.
This is what's going to happen, okay? If you cooperate with me and we get through this paperwork, you'll be able to go home tonight. If you don't, you're not going to be able to, okay?
Okay.
So like I said, I'd appreciate and we'd
So
appreciate.
basically, if I do what you think I'm supposed to be doing,
No, this is just standard paperwork. This is just processing. That's all it is.
but I'm being detained off of no concrete evidence.
That's your opinion, and that's why when you go to court, you'll be able to.
Where is the evidence?
just
No
explain.
one breathalyzed me. No one
We're
did
gonna actually.
anything.
We're gonna give you the
No one-
opportunity. We're
No,
Okay.
no, sir.
All right. Well,
No
we can't
one
keep
did
doing this. We can't
anything.
keep doing this ring around the rosy thing. Okay. So
There's no ring around.
what I'm saying is just I need you to
What are you
listen.
even talking
I need you to
about,
listen to me.
officer?
I need you to listen to me. Follow my direction, and you'll be able to go home tonight. Okay. That's how it's gonna go.
I would love to go home tonight,
Right.
but the thing is, I was unlawfully detained
Hannah.
tonight.
But hear me out, okay? Everything you're saying to us right now is irrelevant. You'll get your time in court to explain everything, okay?
I was unlawfully detained.
Right, we heard you.
There is absolutely no proof
Okay. So here's the thing.
of
If you
anything.
Hannah, I'm just going to continue with what we need to do, okay? If you understand your rights,
Where
if you
is
understand
my
your
lawyer?
rights,
Where is my lawyer?
you get your lawyer when you go to court. Okay?
I want a lawyer before I say
What's the court date
anything
nowadays?
to
It's
you.
going to be tomorrow.
No, they changed that. Didn't you get the memo?
Did it?
Yeah,
Where is my car?
it's not up there.
Your car is going to be at Ken's Auto, okay?
Where's that?
Where is that?
I'm going to give you their business card and I'll let you.
What street is that?
I need
It's on Sound
an
Side.
address.
Okay.
Okay, Chuck.
Yes.
Thoroughly explained here.
So, Hannah, here's the thing. So, if you understand your rights, I need you to sign here. Okay. It's not an admission of guilt or anything like that. You're just signing that you're signing that you understand your rights. Okay.
Do I need to sign that in order to
No.
be let free?
We
No.
can write refuse.
I can
Thank
just
you.
write refuse. That's
Okay, we'll just do that.
Okay.
Will I be detained further?
No.
No.
Okay, I'm going to read the bottom part. It says, I've read the statement of my rights. I understand what my rights are. I'm willing to make a statement and answer questions.
Good new.
I do not want an attorney at this time. I fully understand and know what I am doing. No promises or threats have been made to me. No pressure or coercion of any kind has been used against me. Do you want to agree to that or no?
No.
Okay, refused. Moving on. So, you don't have any prior OVI, so if you look down at the bottom of this page, it says if you refuse to take the chemical test that I ask you to take here shortly, you'll lose your license for 1 year. If you do take the test and you manage to blow over, you will only lose your license for 90 days. If you blow in the machine and don't blow over at all, then you don't lose your license at all. Questions?
Why am I being subjected to this?
Okay. Asked and answered.
Does anybody give a damn about my rights?
Asked and answered.
Yeah. No.
Okay, you forgot. Clearly. Okay, so in about 3 minutes, I'm going to ask you to blow into the breathalyzer machine. You're either going to or you're not. And then we'll move on to the next thing. You have to get your fingerprints done and photos taken.
I refuse to have my photos taken.
Okay. Still got to get your fingerprints done. Fine. If you don't want to get your photo taken, then you stay in jail until you get your photo taken.
Where is it stated?
Somewhere in the ORC.
legally
Right, Hannah. So
That
this is all part of the booking and processing. Okay, so it has to be done.
I don't need to be booked or processed because I'm
Right.
unlawfully being detained.
Well, then you're just gonna stay in jail then.
Where is my lawyer?
Like
Where is my lawyer?
like we.
You have to.
Are you guys still housing prisoners?
Can I call a
Where
lawyer?
does she go if you guys aren't housing prisoners?
That's
Allow
the
me.
kicker. That's the kicker. So
I need the internet
No.
in order.
You don't get the internet, you're in jail.
to you guys.
I'm
No.
I
not.
give you a phone
That's how
book.
it used to be.
Right.
I'm not
That's
in
what I
jail
wondered.
because I'm not booked.
You're booked. You're in jail. This is jail.
I need.
This is jail.
I need.
I can give you a
access.
telephone book. You don't get to use the internet.
Okay, give me a telephone book.
All right, give her a telephone book, Chuck.
Okay.
I'm not going to have my phone
Oh,
like.
Okay.
it's in there. It's in there. I know it's in there.
Somewhere in here.
There it is.
Thank you. I appreciate it. How many calls do I get?
One.
Doesn't matter if I answer or not.
No one's going to answer you at 4 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. Except for 1-800-DUI.
What?
One of those info commercials, they might answer. Okay, Anna, you going to take this breath test or not?
What are the ramifications?
Yes or no?
I don't.
It's a yes or no question. Don't ask me a question. I'm asking you a question. You don't ask me one back. Will you take it or not?
What are the ramifications?
We read
if
that.
don't?
I showed you that. If you don't take it, you lose your license right here for 1 year.
Explaining it.
If you don't take the test, you lose your license for 1 year. If you take the test and you blow over, it's 90 days.
Okay, yes.
Yes, you're going to take the test? Okay. Okay, it's going to clean itself out. Make sure you get it. Everybody got their... It was me.
Do you have like a sanitary,
Oh, the camera still?
like,
It was
cover?
me.
Cameras?
Sometimes they did.
Yeah, you're...
Okay, yeah. I need to speak to your superior.
He is the
Okay,
superior.
I
need to speak to your superior
Okay,
now.
okay.
That's not him.
That's not gonna happen.
I need to speak to your superior.
Tonight I am the superior officer.
I
Okay?
respect that, but like, I need to speak to your superior.
Okay. Not gonna happen.
When
The superior is Monday, you're gonna get the chance to speak to the judge.
When is shift change?
What is shift change? 7 a.m. And even those that are coming in, I'm still more superior to them.
I am being discriminated against,
Okay,
and I'm being unlawfully held.
okay. I will address your concerns. I will address your concerns to my superior officer, who's the chief, who will not be in.
He's
I will-
exactly.
Okay.
That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. The chief is is not in.
Yeah.
Like, there's nobody here
Okay.
to like address any of my concerns.
Okay. Well, tell us what your
Any
concerns
of my like mistreatment.
Mistreatment?
Here.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
my mistreatment.
Okay.
Nobody gives a damn.
Okay. Well, from what I saw and
I
heard, he gave you every
don't-
opportunity to
No.
take the tests.
No.
Okay.
He absolutely didn't.
Okay.
He did absolutely nothing
Okay.
to advocate for me
Okay.
as like a normal citizen.
Okay. Here, throw your mouthpiece away in here.
Well, she wants to
No.
keep it.
Oh, she's
No,
keeping it?
I'm
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay. You have the
I'm
right
not
to do that.
giving anything.
Souvenir.
I'm not giving any.
Okay. Sure. You go ahead. Okay. He's just got some paperwork he's got to
Why?
finish up.
Why am I being detained right now?
You are not being
Right.
detained. You have been placed under arrest for operating a vehicle under the influence.
Why am I being detained?
You are not detained. You are arrested.
I'm being detained.
Okay. Okay. For operating a vehicle under the influence.
She doesn't want to be
So-
booked in, so you might as well just call a couple jails.
So like
Just won't get fingerprinted or
I
anything.
I
Okay.
don't understand.
Yours is closed?
I
Okay.
do not understand.
Okay.
Wait, I do not consent. I do not consent, and I do not understand. No one has explained any of this to me.
All of that paperwork that he read to you is explaining it to you.
He read nothing to me.
Okay. Well, it's all on camera, so we can review that he did read it to you, because I heard him reading it to you.
So, all
What's
the trouble
happening?
creators-
You are under arrest for operating a vehicle under the influence. They're asking
Where
to.
is the proof?
They're.
Where is the
I'm-
proof?
Pretty much just the-
Okay. The tests that he submitted, that he had you do on the freeway, the test for sample, all of the proof is on cameras of how your actions, how you're reacting to us.
I hope.
Okay.
I still get it.
Once we do our booking procedure, we will release you to a sober person. Okay? Or if you choose not to be booked, we will send you to, since Highland Heights is one of our jails that we use and they are having problems with their jail, we will go to Geauga County Sheriff's Department and you will be in their jail. Okay? Until we figure out who you are and we do our booking procedure.
You know who I
Okay,
am.
we have to do our booking
I
procedure.
made Kyle.
Okay.
Or
How
we can do
long- How long does the booking procedure
the booking
take?
procedure, what'd you say, about 20 minutes?
Yep.
About 20 minutes. We
Yeah.
can get it done. You can call somebody, come and pick you up, and he or she can come in here and we will release them to you. Or release you to them.
Will I have all of my items?
Yeah, you will have all your items and then some because you will get some paperwork that this officer is going to give you.
Okay.
Okay? Fair enough? So you'll go ahead and do the booking procedure so that we can get you out of here? Or we go to Geauga County Sheriff's Department and you sit in their jail.
I consent to the booking procedure.
Okay.
But I do not consent to any of my photographs being put on Facebook.
No, we're not going to put anything. We're not going to put anything on the internet,
Any
on
sort-
social media.
Any sort of social media.
No, we're not going to do it.
I absolutely do not consent to.
Okay, that's fine. Everybody heard the consent? She doesn't want us
Is
to.
that understood?
Yeah, it's on.
So everybody, all of us understood it, and everybody that heard it.
Could you repeat it again, Hannah, for me? I didn't hear you.
He was busy talking.
Sorry. Yeah.
I was talking.
You guys
I didn't
seem
hear
to
you.
really like each other.
No. I was just talking.
Do not take a photo of me.
Don't take a photo of you?
Do not.
Okay, that's part of our booking procedure, so I'll just go call Geauga County Sheriff's Department.
Okay.
Okay,
I said.
Fair enough.
I said. Your whole deal. Whatever.
as long as we don't post it on social media.
As long as it's not on social media.
Correct. Okay. Part of our booking procedure is fingerprints and photos, none of which we are going to put on social media. So as long as you let them do that, we will go forward and you can call everybody.
We did.
Say yes.
Yeah, I do.
Say yes.
We all consent.
Say yes.
Yes.
Thank you. And all four of us, including my 2 dispatchers, heard it and they're saying yes. I can hear them screaming. And as long as we get all of this done, we will call that person, a sober person, to come and pick you up and you can go home. Or if you give these 3 officers a hard time, you're going to Geauga County Sheriff's Department. Boom.
I'm not
Thanks.
trying to go
Okay,
to
thank you.
Geauga
Good.
County.
I agree with you. Thank you.
Tonight, I was unlawfully detained.
Right, we heard you. Here, let's walk you up front,
It
okay?
was disgusting, the treatment that I was subjected to.
Okay, 1 second. Okay, here, Hannah, follow this pathway. I'll walk you up there, okay?
I did not deserve any of the treatment that I was subjected to. And your officers are incredibly misogynistic and just fucking disgusting, honestly. Disgusted.
Okay.
You're like the only person that's almost okay.
Hannah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate you coming, sir. Thank you. Thank you. I'm Officer Pona. I'm Chuck Pona. So she has all her court paperwork and all that. It has what's
I was fucking assaulted.
Okay.
They're disgusting.
Okay.
Don't even talk to them.
Okay.
Okay. She has her court date and her time and everything like that. Okay.
All right.
No.
Did the
I'll just
dispatcher?
walk home.
Did the dispatcher?
I'll
No,
just
you
walk
can't.
home
Hannah, you
if you're
can't.
talking to him.
Okay, I'm sorry. I won't talk.